Phil's shield clanged as the giant beetle's pincers grabbed it, and the big man winced as the insect shook its head, trying to tear off the shield or the arm. Phil wasn't sure which. He muttered a few syllables and touched one finger to his shield, and the beetle hissed as an electric spark jumped through the shield into its body. Its pincers opened reflexively, releasing Phil's arm, and the spell sword pushed forward, stabbing his flaming blade directly into the beetle's open maw. The insect scuttled back, but suddenly McBain appeared on top of its back, his twin blades ripping into the soft tissue beneath its carapace. A crossbow bolt streaked past Phil and struck the beetle in one of its eyes, disappearing into the monster's head. It recoiled, and Phil took the moment to slam his shield under its pincers, lifting it up and exposing its more delicate underbelly. He could have struck then, but instead he continued to lift, putting his new strength stat to work as he flipped the creature entirely onto its back. He stepped on one of the pincers, pinning it in place, and held the creature's head down with his shield, while Longfellow and McBain finished it off. As he sheathed his sword, he shook his head at how easy the battle had been. "I think we're outgrowing this area, guys," he mused as he checked his notifications. "That fight gave us each, 85 XP? That's barely worth coming out here, really." "It doesn't make sense," McBain complained in a slightly high-pitched voice that had a very faint Irish accent to it, one you had to listen to in order to really hear. "Yesterday these things gave us almost triple that. Do the AIs nerf them or something?" "I think it's hilarious that you're talking about making sense," Meridian scoffed good-naturedly in her normal accent, which held a distinct southern twang, but wasn't as obnoxious as what she called her hee-haw accent, whatever that meant. "You named yourself after a minor Simpsons character, and you don't even have the common decency to talk like him. And you're expecting things to make sense?" "I told you," McBain huffed. "I'm not named after that idiot movie star in your little cartoon. I'm named after Donald McBain, the legendary swordmaster." "You say that a lot," Longfellow spoke up, his British accent clear and strong. "But I have yet to see you challenge anyone to a formal duel. Is it because your gloves are too tight to take off and smack someone? I can lend you a pair if you'd like." "Like I'd want to touch anything your hands have been in," McBain snorted.